What it do, YouTube? What it do, everybody? For y'all that watched the first episode of this My Career series, thanks for tuning in. Here I am back to bring you episode 2. Alright? If you guys are messing with it, let me know in the comments. Drop a like, drop a follow as always. Enjoy the ride, alright? So, last episode we put the beating on them boys up in the Mavs. Kyrie and Luka, right? So let's go check this out real quick. Yeah, turn me up, coach. Hold up. For 15 minutes played, we had 42 points, 5 rebounds, 3 assists, 1 steal, 2 blocks, and 3 turnovers. All right, it's year 1. All right, it's like year 1 Batman. All right, I don't have it all figured out just yet, but it's pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. Their best player, Luka Doncic, had 19 points. Weak. Right after him, Kyrie, 19 points. Weak. Come on, turn me up, right? All right, y'all. Again, I'm going to let the game just play out, and I hope you guys enjoy what you're seeing. If you guys have any constructive criticism, please let me know down below, all right? And for those of you wanting to know what the build is, you got to stay tuned. You got to stay with me, all right? Because I will drop a build video, but I need you guys to tell me, is that what you want? All right, let me know. But anyways, without further ado, let's get right to business, you know? Real gutta shit. Come on, turn me up.
He's checked in for Barnes. Green's checked in for Houston.
Once again, fans, let's give a big hand to your sensational Spurs dance team.
And we've heard from MP himself how much a rivalry game means to him. He knows the history of this franchise as well as any of the diehard fans.
I just love MP's competitiveness. Some people feel like rivalries aren't as important anymore, but he's gone the other route. He's looking to motivate his teammates any way he can. And that's why he's declared war on the opponents they have the most history with.
Van Vliet misses. Well, if you've followed MP on his path to the NBA, you know the one criticism of his game is that he can defer too often, Grant.
And at times I think that's been a fair criticism, but you'd rather have MP trying to involve his teammates too much than not at all. People had the same complaint about LeBron early in his career, and that worked out fine.
So the Houston 5 right now. Smith and Şengün play together in the front court. Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Thompson in at small forward. And let's send it over to Ali LaForce.
Hey, BA, well, the Rockets got a lot more organized with Coach Ime Udoka and their veteran additions, including point guard Fred Van Vliet, who said it's just having that poise and presence to slow things down and get guys where they need to be. Rein it in, get some structure, and maximize these guys' potential. BA?
Ali, a great floor general. Thanks for that.
Well, Jalen Green is a product of G League Ignite, and clearly showing other folks there's a new path for potential lottery picks to take.
Spurs lead by 4. And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Five to shoot. Second chance shot. And the jumper is on the mark.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Van Vliet, the pass to Şengün. Thompson outside. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Johnson. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. You know, even though Wembanyama's first year was a tough one for the Spurs, there's a good outlook going forward, Grant.
And that's how it should be when you've got a generational talent like Wemby. The Spurs don't need to rush things at all.
That free throw, no good. And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, B.A., that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Landale's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Eason comes in for Smith. Brooks, he's checked in for Thompson. And Boston subbed in for Fred VanVleet. Up top, Johnson. Turned in an outstanding game against Dallas. Rockets trail by 4. Brooks, the pass to Eason. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
Pass to Johnson. And Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Johnson. Johnson's got 7 points.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
The scoring is fast and furious as we end the first. Spurs out in front, up by 4. And we'll be back in just a minute with the start of the second quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. What do you guys think about San Antonio here in this one?
Well, it looks like hitting the boards hard was an emphasis of their attack. They knew how valuable it was to do so.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Vassell and Johnson are the 2 and the 3. Barnes is out there with Zach Collins. And it's Johnson in at the 1. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
17-foot shot on the way, and he hits the jumper. Green's got his second basket.
You know, with his quickness, he's already good at creating separation for his shot. And we know he doesn't need much room to get his shot off either.
Collins with a screen on Green. To the inside, Johnson. And it's Boston with a rebound. Rockets trail by 4. Pass to Landale. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Johnson. The Spurs have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. And counted from 19 feet away. Johnson's got 11 points.
Johnson gives them a huge lift when he's creating for his teammates. It takes their offense up a notch.
Here's Boston. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Green rising up.
Now that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Collins a screen. And he buries his first look.
Can't allow Barnes that kind of good position in the post, because once he has it, it's dinner time.
Rockets trail by 6. Pass to Landale. And here the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Here's Brooks. And here's Eason. Outside, Green. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. San Antonio leading by 6. The Rockets went from 22 to 41 wins last year, finishing right at 500, Clark.
Great progress by Houston. Just missed the play-in in the West. They would have easily made that same play-in tournament in the East. A huge step forward for the Rockets, no doubt. And I think it's a team that can sustain that trajectory.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian, Devin Vassell's progressing offensively. He said, I feel like the game has slowed down, just making the right reads. I know I can get to my spots. I just want to show that I'm an efficient scorer and a willing passer. I'm trying to be the best player that I can be.
Yeah, love that work ethic, Allie. Thanks. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. And so it's San Antonio in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They've done well to disrupt the opposition, playing inspired defense. We'll be back in a moment.
Welcome to the half, as we first take a quick glance at the injury report from around the league.
The Clippers at less than full strength. With no Norman Powell, someone's going to have to score for them, especially from the range that he does. He's so lethal, guys. I mean, a guy is definitely going to be missed.
Yeah, this is a chance for the other guys on that roster to just shine.
And getting back to our current contest, very impressive first half performance for the San Antonio Spurs.
I love how they've kept the ball moving. Make the defense play musical chairs out there.
Musical chairs? I think you mean hot potato, because they're burning that D.
Oh, Arnie.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Check in for the Rockets. Green comes in for Van Vliet.
Doing all right. We'll get him.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by in the second half. Outside Johnson. Shoots over Thompson. The shot by Johnson, no good. Rockets trail by 13. So the Houston 5 right now. We've got Smith. Dylan Brooks is out there with Tari Eason. Then it's Jalen Green, and it's Thompson in at the 2. Clark, a lot of NBA pundits like to issue bold preseason predictions. I don't think you fall into that camp.
Yeah, I'm a little more measured in that regard, B.A. I like to base my predictions on stuff that's real, not stuff that might be real. But I understand the need to try to speculate and anticipate. But there's so much that's unforeseen and unpredictable that it really is difficult to make guarantees or predictions with any basis in fact until some games have been played.
Devin Vassell, he's checked in for San Antonio. And a change for the Rockets. Boston's checked in for Brooks. Outside Johnson. Over Green. Stays with it and hits the off-balance shot. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
He's been a steady presence for them. Nice to have that kind of safety net at the offensive end.
Green for 3. Green's feeling it at the arc.
Green, impressive range from deep. He knows how dangerous he can be from there.
Picked up by Sohan. The shot by Johnson, no good. Rockets trail by 14. Pass to Eason. From 7. Chalk up 2 there. Eason's got his second bucket of the night.
Nice to see such unselfish play from Green, putting the team ahead of himself.
Johnson for 3. It's rebounded by Houston. Thompson's got 5 rebounds in the game. Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Collins with a screen on Eason. Johnson for 3. Pure from 3-point range. Johnson's got 20 points.
Yeah, great find from Sohan. This is why his guys like playing with him.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Green, the pass to Boston. Back to Green. 3-pointer. Rebound San Antonio. 17 points was their biggest margin. And he gets the bucket. Johnson's got 9 points here in the second half.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And so the San Antonio Spurs liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Everybody got to rotate, rebound, and pace going back. It's attack, attack, attack. That's all it is.
And Greg Popovich keeping it simple. Be aggressive.
He knows this game so well. When they control the momentum and the pace, they're much harder to beat.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We've got Keldon Johnson. Johnson is out there with Devin Vassell. Then there's Zach Collins. And it's Champagnie at the 3 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for the Rockets. 15-point game. This one for 3. He buries it from 3. Boston's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
He does not lack for confidence, and he shouldn't. I mean, this guy is a dangerous scorer.
And a bit of a battle for the ball, and the officials signal a jump ball here. Green with the ball, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Rockets trail by 12. Boston, the pass to Green. Pass to Boston. 4 on the clock. Rebounded by Champagnie.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy who just never lets up.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
Now here's Whitmore to the middle. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
He can really read the floor. Precision pass in rhythm.
Back to Johnson. With some arc. And it's good on the layup. Johnson's got 26 points.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Green, the pass to Boston. With the drive. Banked it in off the glass. Boston's got 7 points here in the quarter. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. A line change here for San Antonio. Completely new group for the Rockets. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by now.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Spurs.
You can score without sharing the ball, but it can be a whole lot easier when guys are assisting one another.
Yeah, they were very patient. They were also unselfish, and ultimately, that's why they were so efficient.
And this one concludes with their second victory of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with the win in the first game.
Especially because they're going to get together 3 more times this season. You love to get an opponent figured out early, and you're going to be seeing them that often.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Victor Wembanyama.
I think his biggest contribution may have been on the boards. He kept plays alive and denied second chances.
Assisted by B.J. Boston.
29 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Johnson from the top of the key. He buries it. And the Spurs lead by 19.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. now they're closing it out.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And it's out of bounds to the Rockets as Houston retains possession.
Number 32, Jeff Green.
There's 14 seconds left in the fourth. They grab their own miss. Outside Whitmore. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time.
Tough game, folks. Holy. I really should have shared the ball more. I couldn't find the open man as much as I wanted to. But, you know, we did what we needed to do for our team. You know, come on.
Welcome in to the Jalen Murphy Show. I'm your host, Jalen Murphy. I know more about sports than you do.
That's debatable.
Watch your mouth, Russ. We got a great show for you today, starting off with a brand new segment, Trash Talk Do's and Don'ts.
Oh, I'll start. Don't tell people how to trash talk when you were a seventh man with a rickety jump shot and the handle of a precocious fourth grader.
Okay. Do keep your mouth shut if you spent most of your career waving towels at the end of the bench.
You know what? You've been selling me short since college, man. How about this? We could have won a championship, but you looked me off to take a double-team 30-footer at the buzzer, buddy.
For the last time, Russell, you weren't open.
I was open.
Guys,
I was open. I was wide open.
Just, if I may, can I just say, wowzers. I'm so looking forward to learning from both of you. And more data is always important, even when it's something as unquantifiable as trash talk.
Shut it, Toby!
Okay.
Let's start the segment. Don't trash talk if you can't back it up. There's nothing worse than writing checks with your mouth that your game can't cash.
That's what I'm
saying. Don't write a check your ass can't cash.
Clown, but it demoralizes your teammates.
You'd know all about demoralizing your teammates, wouldn't you, Russ?
Oh, you would like to think so, except that my basketball skills were so superior to yours my entire career that you couldn't even hold a candle to me, Jalen.
Guys, if I may, just to put some perspective on this, there are only 525 athletes in the NBA at any given moment. And FIBA estimates there are 450 million basketball players worldwide.
Wow.
Which means you're in the top 99.9% of players by just being in the NBA alone, which that's a pretty impressive stat, Jalen.
Toby.
Yes?
Enough.
Oh.
You already won the lottery by marrying my sister. There's no need to suck up to Russell like this. It's unseemly.
I'm not sucking up. I want to make sure everyone feels like they have value, and I'm just following the data and seeing where the facts lead. You know what?
Shut it, Toby.
Okay.
Do keep your trash talk about the game. We're all competitors here, but there's no need to bring up family, friends, or physical attributes. In other words, show some class.
Jalen, you literally just brought up my wife.
Yes, Toby, but I did it with class. And besides, this is television, not basketball. Anything goes.
No, they're really cooking with this this year's Mycareer story. You know, they're really putting in work. But I hope you guys enjoyed that. I enjoyed that. There's something that this game just brings right out of me. It's just a fire. A fire within. All right, I'm really loving this. All right, so if you guys are messing with it too, let me know. But we're gonna cut the end of the video here, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. All right, I appreciate.